Hey everybody, Professor Cynical back again with another glitch video. Now, as we all know, 2.60, also known as Derelict, has just landed for the No Man's Sky community, and let me say, it is beautiful. Behind me is a brand new shop that lets you go and explore some abandoned freighters, and you also get rewarded for your trouble. However, exploring can take a little bit of time, especially if you want the goodies at the end. So I'm going to show you all of the juicy shortcuts to make your time exploring as quick and efficient as possible in order so then you can get the rewards at the end. But as always guys, before we do get into that, I do have a quick message for you. Come join the Professor Cynical's Patreon club. Doesn't matter if you're new or a pro, everyone is welcome. Become part of an ever-growing community and transcend to the next level. With selected tiers, you can get exclusive benefits such as Discord privileges and ranks. Watch my daily content before anybody else on YouTube. And get access to Professor Cynical exclusive merch you'll only find on Patreon, completely free with selected tiers, and it's shipped directly to your door. So the question remains guys, what are you waiting for? Come join the ever-growing Professor Cynical Patreon family today. Alright guys, so the guy behind me is called a scrap dealer, and we can get some coordinates from him. Now for me it's going to cost me 30 million. Now it goes up in increments of 5, so it'll go to 5 million for your first one, then 10, 15, 20, you get the idea. So what we're going to do now is, as you've seen there, I've just activated this emergency beacon. Now once you take off from the space station, you're then going to want to make sure that you clear of planets and other structures such as your freighter, that kind of thing. And we are going to go and try and find a derelict freighter. And you need to walk for this. Now if you notice it says searching for frequencies, and it'll start going through random numbers and letters. Now when you get the emergency broadcast detected sign, exit out of your pulsing. So you want to make sure that you don't obviously go too far forward into the freighter, because you will miss it. The landing pad is at the top, so when you do find it guys, slow down, because I didn't and I went straight past it. So once you landed on top guys, have you noticed one thing? It says game will not be saved aboard Derelict, so you need to do this in one. So for example, if you have to go AFK or something, make sure you get yourself into a nice safe location. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is go to this console right here, go to unsealed door, and then the countdown begins. Now guys, I'm going to show you how to do this super quick and make it super efficient. Now what we're going to do is take advantage of the speed glitch that we have already well known on this channel already, where we have our boltcaster fire a few shots and then hold the reload key and your melee button down at the same time whilst going forward. This allows you to almost skate as if like the ground were made of ice in this case, and we're able to go through every single door. So you want to keep going through doors and ignore these sentinels, because they're not going to do enough damage really to kill you. I mean, you can take 1 or 2 out whilst you're waiting for the doors to unlock, but that's about it. Now, look at these table things here. You'll see it's like a little hologram on them, and you want to find that item there. It's the security credentials. You're going to need that for another terminal later on. And in this exact same room here, there's going to be another terminal as well. So you want to go to that terminal first of all. Now, as you can see, I'm getting absolutely peppered here by all of these sentinels, but it's not doing any damage to me. No damage whatsoever. Which is why I said you can, for the most part, you can just ignore them. I mean, look at that. I was absolutely getting peppered, and it's not even affected me at all. Alright, so we're going down here, and we're going over to the next one. Now, guys, there are 2 rooms here. There's one directly to your left, and the one that we just went down. What you can do to make it a little bit quicker is go down to the one to your left first, because you have to open all rooms. As you can see there, it says zones mapped 6 out of 9. So you do need to go into that room as well. But I've skipped that already, and we've gone down to the next station, which is this one. Now, the credentials that we found upstairs opens up this console. Again, we're going to need to obviously go through all this again. It's loads and loads and loads and loads of text, but if you want to pause it and read it, it's up to yourself. But we're doing this for the speed of it. So again, we're just going to quickly skip through all that. That's the next thing unlocked there, and it's giving us the captain's log. Now, if we open this room here, directly to our right, this will now take us to the captain's seat. There we go. It's like the captain's room, whatever. That's fine. That means it's another zone mapped. We need to map, like I said, all 9 zones as well. So as we're now just skating around, just be careful because it can be a little bit tricky. I'm not going to lie. All right, open up this door, kill the sentinel behind you, and then go absolute to the wall here and get this last particular control room. Now, you have 2 options. Well, you have 3 options. You can get nanites, you can get a technology upgrade, or you can get a bulkhead. Now, I recommend for the first instance to get a cargo bulkhead because I will be releasing another video soon showing what you can do with them. And yes, I'm pleased to say it involves duplication glitches because it's going to be excellent. Alright, so once we go through the teleport, it'll take us back upstairs. So we just need to skip all this stuff again and go to that room that we didn't visit before. So this is it now. So it's just literally a little, it's almost like a closet for the space station. It's not really worth much of anything, but you need to go in that room in order to complete the circuit. Alright. So, as you can see there, we've done everything. Now we can jump back onto our ship and fly off. Next thing you want to do is return to your starship. As you can see there, it says lost in space. Return to the starship. And then we can go ahead and hand in what we have just collected. So, to do that, you can go to one of 2 shops. You can either go to the brand new scrap junk guy over to your left when you land, or you can go to the mission guy to the right when you land. It's up to you, whichever one you want to hand in. However, I don't know if anybody else is having the exact same trouble as me, and luckily for me, I made a manual save before I did the first one of these actual missions, just in case anything was to go wrong. Now, for me, personally, I'm at 30 million, and I cannot, for whatever reason, hand this mission in now. I don't know why, but I've done it the last God knows how many times. Absolutely no problem. I don't know if this is the upper limit, and each week it's going to get more and more. But look at that. Where that would normally say hand in X, Y, and Z, and you'll get a reward like nanites or something. But for me, I don't get that. So let me know in the comment section down below if you know of a fix about this. But for now, the only thing I can do is buy emergency broadcast receivers. So if I do find a workaround for it as well, if you guys are having the same problem, don't worry, I am on the case to see if I can find a workaround. But for now, that seems to be the cap, which is 30 million. So, yeah, I mean, there you go. But nonetheless, that's exactly how you get from A to B to C on those derelict freighters super quickly. Alright, guys. Well, I hope you've all enjoyed today's video. And as always, I want to thank my wonderful Patrons. I would like to thank Richard Bo, Jeff the Dread Sky, Captain Z 1420, Mr. Dreads, Jillydad, Don Mega 1976, Bird Westlands, Alan, Frank, Reese, Rennie, and our super fan Steve, our super fan Jerry, our super fan John, our super fan Alex, and our super fan Brian. Also, guys, I want to thank our wonderful YouTube members Kelmia and Frisco Bay Pelican for becoming part of the Professor Cynical Student membership. Now, guys, of course, if you like what I do, why not consider supporting the channel by clicking the Patreon link in the video description down below, or why not consider becoming part of the YouTube membership club today by clicking, again, the join icon bottom right of your screens. And as always, guys, my name is Professor Cynical, and I'll catch you all again in the next one. All right, bye for now, guys.